Welcome to Experimental Site Laboratory with Paul. Just an overview. We'll apply these concepts that were tapped in your STAT classes, the independent and dependent variable, conceptual and operational definition. And this is an introduction to these concepts named as experimental and control condition, random assignment as one of the randomization techniques that can be applied that is specific to between subjects experimental design, and then differentiate the difference between subjects and within subjects design. So let's proceed. We will be using the article Goldsmith and Dar and apply what we learn in the introductory use of the terms, or a recap of the different terms, vocabulary or jargons, research methods. Okay, so you're already familiar with the term variable in your statistics class, wherein it refers to some quantity or quality that varies across individual. Since in psychology, the unit of analysis is individuals' behavior, cognition, and affect, we are referring to the variables related to an individual. Variables in different disciplines can be different. For example, in the economics, the unit of analysis refers to the movement of different sectors. In sociology, their unit of analysis is referring to a group, okay, or group. But in psychology, our unit of analysis is at the level of the individual. For biology, their unit of analysis is in the level of cells. In chemistry, their unit of analysis is in the level of molecules and, let's say, elements, okay? So of the chemicals. So those different levels of analysis are based on what the discipline is about, okay? Kung tungkol saan yung pinag-aaralan nila, ano yung nature ng pinag-aaralan nila. So we're dealing with variables that are usually referring to an individual level, okay? So for our vocabulary, if we can recall in our levels of measurement, levels of measurement in your statistics, you have nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. So for the sake of simplicity, we are categorizing the first two, or the nominal and the ordinal, as categorical. Okay? So we are referring to some assignment of a category or of some level. Then on the latter part, the interval and ratio level of measurement, we're going to refer to it as continuous. Okay, so let's use the continuous. So continuous instead of quantitative. Okay, so na to. Yan. So again, we're just going to simplify it to categorical for nominal and ordinal, and continuous for interval and ratio level of measurement. So again, if you are using numbers as values, wherein you can use that information to compute algebraic expressions, then we are now using continuous data. But for classifications or some categories of some condition, for example, you are describing some kind of condition in your study, then you are referring to categorical. Okay? So we will encounter that later on as we continue.